Hello, good morning. Pay attention to your thoughts. Pay attention to every single time that you begin to have symptoms from anxiety, when you start to have the dizziness, when you start to have nausea, when you start to have any of that things, the breathing issues, the hyperventilation, all of that. Whenever you start to have those, pay attention to your thoughts. Most of the time, it stems from a thought. It could be something simple. You could be walking down your hallway and see a picture on your wall that will trigger an emotion or trigger a memory or trigger a thought, and which leads into other thoughts, memories, triggers, things like that. It's like a snowball effect. But pay attention next time this happens. Start to pay attention and be aware of what is happening. I know with me, I started noticing when I started trying to conquer my anxiety years ago, when I started conquering it, that's one of the things that I had to pay attention to, was that I would do that. I would start having anxiety and I'd be like, wait a minute, why am I having it? Like, what's my thoughts that are happening that are causing this? Because your brain goes into crazy, just different things. So for instance, with me, I had where, like, let me use an example of my past. So my ex-husband, he was, those of you who know me, have followed me for years, know that, he was a drug addict. So I would, for instance, I would have anxiety. I would wake up Thursday morning with extreme anxiety. I would have the breathing issues automatically. I would have the nausea. I would have the dizziness, the off balance feeling, all of that, because it was Thursday, and every Thursday he got paid. And I knew that the chances of him coming home that day with the check were slim to none, because every Thursday he would disappear, have a reason to be gone, or he would just leave and be doing his drugs, under bridges and whatever, wherever. He'd go to crack houses, and just everything was horrible. So I already knew that was going to happen. So it was more like anticipatory anxiety, because I already knew, but in a way not, because I knew what was about to happen that day. So, like, that's what I mean. I mean, that's kind of extreme, but I mean, I had to pay attention and realize on Thursdays, okay, I had to put myself in check, because I knew I was going to have anxiety, and I knew exactly why. So, like, stuff like that, like, that's a big one, but there's little ones too, and I'll share those with you later. Love you guys. Remember, you're not alone.